There we go.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna show myself, I guess.
Here we go.
And I don't know if anybody, what I was saying was earlier this week, I was like, I'm trying to start. Oh man, I need to. Let me practice this. Hold on a second. How do I do this?
We're live now.
I know, like it's too late. I can't play your.
Practice,
I was gonna.
time
Y'all
zone.
done seen him. Y'all done seen him.
And
I don't know if anybody. Hold on a minute. What I was saying was earlier this week, I'm sitting there watching. I was trying to. I've got the. Because I'm trying to put links in there and stuff. So hold on a second. You're already here. People already see you. So let's just show them. Let me show them though. Let's show them. We are going to show y'all how cool Dr. Ben is. Now watch this, y'all.
That's true.
Our hero.
Like a music
The prize. Next time I'll get it where I'll try to time it. Like I'm gonna learn better time. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like look.
Oh yeah, I know we're twinses today.
I know, man. We're like fucking. I was thinking yours was different. Like, don't you have one where the skull's silver looking?
That's just like if I get the background thing going right, it'll change the way
because there's been times I've seen your hat and I was like, man, it's just like mine, but it's got the silver, and then today it's like I wasn't intentionally doing that though.
We're twins. I know that's like. Well, I remember saying I was like, well, shit, Gray's got the same hat as I do. Hell yeah.
And
hats, Well, I'm hats. I like hats, and I'm in a. I don't know if you're aware, but Comicsgate is actually a hat group. A lot of different people in Comicsgate are hat, fans of hats. So I've got.
Oh yeah.
So
I have noticed that because,
and I've got a weird shape. My head's too big too. So like a lot of hats are like too small. So that's like I'll get a hat and then I'll try it on and be like, oh, it's.
Yeah, even if it's adjustable, it's like some hats, like I don't know. I've had some hats where like they're adjustable, but they still don't feel right.
Right. Or if they have that little buckle sometimes, if that's in the wrong spot.
Oh yeah.
And it's too tight, get the little dent in your head from the buckle.
Or even the ones that are like stretchy and it's supposed to be one size fits all. A lot of times they'll be too tight on my big ass head. You know what I mean? Like
I hear you. That's what I'm saying. We got a big head, and they don't make hats for people with these kinds of problems. They discriminate against us. Is really, really how I feel. I mean, people with big heads, and it's like they're want to do us wrong. So
this one was kind of like that when I first got it. I found it at a thrift store for like $5, but it's just stretchy. But like it wasn't real tight, but it was like a little. But like after I wore it, it was like it's just fine. It's like it's kind of not that I'm a huge Captain America fan or anything. It's like, but I'm a comic book fan, and like I see it for $5. I was like, oh okay, I'll get it.
Right.
I think like I think they might be like 10 or more now, like at Walmart brand new or something. I think it might even be like a 20. I looked it up when I first found it. Like I'm into that. if I find a deal at a thrift store, like I have an eyeball, like, because I've collected a lot of different things, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Hopefully, I'm trying not to worry about who shows up or not. I figured you don't do that. You just kind of do your thing, and then it's like,
yeah, you can't worry about like if it's like a bunch of people or only a couple people. You know what I mean? Like it's
right. Because like I never know, man. There's times like earlier today there was like 3 or 4. There was up to like 5 or, but then it started like fluctuate. Like when I posted the link and Falguni was trying to come on. She does a channel called Divine Rhapsody, and she was in the chat when Elliot Rodriguez was on. Like she got to meet. Like she got to be introduced like to Omar's personality, Elliot Rodriguez, Dennis, different people that day that I had Elliot on, you know, and stuff.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to.
And like her channel is like about spirituality and stuff and like different things like that. But she's also an artist and she's into comics and like underground comics and shit, you know. You can hear that wind cutting through here.
I thought that was like a dog or something.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's the wind.
The window down, but I'm gonna have to close it. Like,
well, I got my thing too, so that's what I'm saying. I should. But you said when the heater thing wasn't too loud.
No, I don't hear it now. Like I don't hear nothing. Like
when you first, it cuts on and off.
Oh,
it's off now, and then like it'll. After a few minutes, it'll cut back on. It'll blow for like a minute or something. Cut back, you know.
Oh, I was gonna let me pull up since I've got that in the back. Let me hold on a second. I'm gonna find it real quick first. Remember, you said I could pull up that thing, and I was asking, like, even if you saw it, I can go in and you know what I'm saying?
Yes, like and share it, like
yeah, like that short that I was talking. I was like, I was gonna show you, like even if you saw it, it's practice for me to pull up stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like it's not like the most important thing that I'm gonna do here on this stream today. Well, one is I got you here. What's cool, what makes this easy for me is I do have a touch screen, so it's kind of like okay, let's see now. Is it not showing up?
Yeah, it's there. Ready to pick a name on Saturday. Yes.
I don't see it.
Right there.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Okay.
It's all Omer Glitch.
Yeah.
And now he's not even, is he here? He's not even here, is he? I don't know.
Yeah, no, like he saw it though. He's like, I'm a wiener, you know, like
that's
and then what else?
Trying to throw the vote. I know it.
You already seen the one that is this the one that tells us about
I'm not hearing any of the sound from the
Oh really?
From that now though.
From this? Is it not? Hold on. I just did something wrong here.
Yeah, there's something where like sometimes when you share something, like it'll have like share the audio or not share it.
Did it Did you hear it at the end? Or did it not?
Hold on.
I can't. I ended up backing out of where I was at with my share screen, but all I got to do it, and I just have. If I want to share anything from there again, I just have to open a new window again, right? And then, yeah, that's all I got to do. Well, I still have that window open. I just have to do the share screen through the restream, but
yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about that restream thing. I've never used it, so I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, a lot of us started using it because it was unlimited. If you're using it for free, it's unlimited all month long. Like, you're limited to it only goes up to 720 pixels or whatever, like per like how that's still not bad. So it's like compared and that was happening. Like that's when we started looking when Johnny Scab. It was earlier in this year. Johnny Scab started like talking about evidently over in Europe or over in UK. Man, they started the 5-hour thing a lot sooner because like he was talking about it and nobody over here was dealing with that yet. You still had free 20 hours, but then a couple months later it started catching up. Like everybody was like, you either had to upgrade or you were limited to 5 hours if you're on the free plan.
Right.
So.
Right. Decisions.
Yeah.
Decisions.
Today we have Dr. Ben with us, and he says he's not a real doctor or like
not a medical doctor.
What are you Are you like a? Do you have some kind of degree like for counseling or some shit or something?
No, it's Doctor of Divinity. It's like you can get like a minister license. It's like that, but it's like a doctor. So it's like I got all those powers. Like I could do, I could do a marriage. I could marry someone, or whatever you could hire a minister for. That's what I'm saying. So like a minister would do maybe last rites, exorcisms. You could go and bless ships. That's a big. I live up in the lake up here, so like every time it comes into the shipping season, once the snow clears, there's the blessing of the fleet, and they have a whole bunch of priests. I've thought about going and just being like, well, I'm here too. Like, you guys didn't ask for me, but
right.
Yes, go boats, but I don't go. But you know what I'm saying? Like I could do theoretically, I could do all those, and I also get to put doctor in front of my name, and it says, you get the same recognition and marks a distinction as a doctor. It's a doctor to be. So it's the same thing that like Hunter Thompson had. I mean, he also got like other doctorates. He got like honorary doctorate of journalism. And,
yeah.
But he had gotten the doctor of divinity from the same company, the same. It's like Universal.
What do you mean, doctor of divinity? Is that what you said? Like divinity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's the same. It's the same thing as like a minister. It's from the same thing church that Rev goes to, Universal Church of Life, Life Church, whatever it's called.
That who goes to?
Reverend something.
Yeah, and Scab. Like, yeah, you can go and get that stuff.
All legal. They fought for it in court. So I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna let anybody know that I don't think anybody's really. Somebody's watching. They're a second. Like you said, like it's best to just not pay attention because I've noticed. It's hard for me to do that though sometimes because I'll see people watching. And then, like, sometimes there's people watching from a TV or like a device and they're working and they're just listening. You know what I mean? Like, they're not able to interact. But, oh, hey, we got Maryland cookies. Yeah, Maryland?
Maryland cookies, yes.
Okay, well, hell.
Yeah.
Cool. She said, yay, what? Yay, Dr. Ben. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Marilyn, did you see him? He's he's coming in with a bang. Well, let's look at. I want to show. Did you see this one? This is Destruct. I want to show you Destruct. Tell me if you can hear it. Let's see if it's.
Yeah.
You had said y'all play Doom. Selfish Destruct is an asshole.
Oh, it's messing up. Let me pause.
Skillet.
It's going. No, it's going. It's going. Oh, what?
Skillet.
Rev self-destruct ain't no reverend.
Oh, I got 3 legs.
That one's pretty good, wasn't it?
I like that one. I like that. It's like there's like a story progression there. Like
yeah, I intentionally didn't show it earlier just because you know what I mean. Like,
well, the one I got a third leg in that one where I'm sitting on the couch. I got a third leg sticking out there.
Let's watch it again.
I was like, oh hell yeah! At least they got that accurate. Good.
It's like it's Smith. Oh no, it's
you had said y'all play Doom. Selfish Destruct is an asshole.
See that part right there? I don't know why.
Skillet.
You see what I'm talking about? It's like it'll play kind of, and then it won't. But
you had said y'all play Doom. Selfish Destruct is an asshole.
Skillet.
Rev self-destruct ain't no reverend.
Pause it.
how do you do have a third leg? When that computer
Pause it where the third leg is. That's what they want. That's what the ladies like. That's.
let's just let's exit out of that for a minute. Let me remove that from the. I want to make sure that. Thank you for being here, Marilyn. That's cool. I guess you shared this somewhere, or that somebody that.
Yeah, I shared it on my. I put it on my YouTube. I did a post. And then on Twitter.
Yeah.
And
you know, it's Saturday, man. Like,
yeah, well, like
some people might like it's a nice day where I'm at, man. Some people might be out and about with their family. Somebody might be at work. I don't fucking know.
I always kind of like I do my streams, like I kind of base them around like do it like something that's gonna people could use for like a while. You know what I mean? Like if it's a review of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like if it's a review of a comic or a book or a movie, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like people will like look at reviews for like a while. You know what I'm saying? Like those stick around. Those kind of videos stay like what do they call it? Like evergreen or something.
Oh yeah.
You gotta label them as review of what, you know what I'm saying, Nexus, or review of this or review of that, you know. So,
yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like I like to put stuff like that, so it's kind of like framed with something that'll stick around for a while, but then just do all my like goofy stuff.
We have Shadowhawk now, and Shadowhawk is one of the people that's on the list.
Oh,
so
shit.
you're on my fucking list, Shadowhawk. You're on. No, shout out. We might as well address how I'm going to do this. So basically, I'm going to write. I've got Omar Glitch, Hal Deer. We have. It's really cynic, but he came through and commented from the FFS channel. You know, like.
Okay.
So I've that's who I'll write down on the paper. Shadowhawk, and then Roadkill Lurch. You know Roadkill Lurch, right? That's General Piggy.
Oh, okay.
But his channel, like, you know, like his channel, he does like stop motion fucking with action figures and shit. I'm pretty sure that's him because if you go to his Twitter page on there, what did I believe that's what it takes you to. Like if you go to his Twitter page, I remember when he created that YouTube for his little stop motion action figure stuff. Because I think he shared it in a group or something, and you know what I mean? Like it was like he was trying to get people. See, and then there was someone new that I don't really know, but they go by Dead Alive 1980. So that's the people. Now, Dr. Ben did comment on the fucking video, and I was going to put his name in the pic, but
no,
it's not like I could do that for fun, and but like it wouldn't be even if it didn't. Even if I don't pick your name, that's putting one more name in there that really don't need to be in there. So I'd still have to pick it again. I'd have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make your name out. So I'm just what I'm gonna do is help me out here. I'm gonna write down the names.
Right. Oh, on right. You're gonna have like papers.
Yeah, like
identical papers in size and shape, and then
well. They're going to be pretty close.
They're very close to identical size and shapes of papers.
This is how I'm going to do it.
And into a hat or a bag.
Yeah.
Coat or something.
This is Omar. And I promise you, I'm not those other ones that had Omar's names on it the other night when I made that short.
Yeah, you'll have to show the empty. It's a hat or a bag? What is it you're putting them in?
I'm just going to throw them in a hat, I guess. Like.
Okay. So you'll have. That's what I'm saying. You'll have to show that
with this one because, like, you can see, like, you know what I mean. You can see what I put in there.
Right. Well, I mean, a lot of these giveaways, you get people contesting them, and
yeah, I'm really trying to screw somebody. Like, I'm trying to screw them out of.
Well, and adding in Omer Glitch into the mix. I mean, he's.
I know that's just bad shit right there.
He's bringing trouble around him wherever he goes. So I mean, just people are. Angry young mothers are screaming and
next we got you'd recognize the name Hal Deer, don't you?
Yeah,
we have a channel and they're pretty good artists too.
Hell yeah.
But I've made them a mod on my second channel. I don't think I've been able to make them I'm not sure, like if the next time they comment on my main channel, you know what I mean, like I have more people like when I go in and look at my subscribers on my main channel, there's a lot more people to look at trying to find, but he happened to comment the other day so I could fucking mod him but I'm letting everybody know. So we got two names written down right here. You see the size, they're about the same. And I'm just going to fold them up and you'll see. And the reason will be, if you want to, you get the reason why I'm doing it this way, because
we're not into all that fancy AI number picking demon machines. Like
I would do it that way, but it's just like
or not.
Okay, for instance, if we have a big if I get more people, if it like a year from now, if I'm drawing like having a giveaway and there's 20 or more people, like if you got 10 or more people, maybe like there's a certain number, like at some point I would use that type of technique. I wouldn't want to sit and write every fucking name down. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we got FFS here, which I'm going to write over here or I'm going to write Cynic right here because I know who it is.
I like that Omer has fans over here. Shadowhawk Talks saying, poor Omer.
What does he say? Howdy, Dr. Ben. Oh, yeah, poor Omar Glitch is misunderstood. I haven't made a video for Omar yet. We gotta, I gotta come up with a good one for him. And I'm gonna fuck around with some more like
yeah, you gotta make a fun one for Omar, like him. I don't know. There's a lot you could do with Omar in the little intro video.
Okay, this is Shadowhawk Talks, and I haven't ripped the page yet. It's not a rocket science, but they're all going to be folded up. They're all about the right size, and it's going to be,
I mean, we go on the honor system. I mean, you know, like it's.
Well, I mean, I really, you know, like I understand that if I used one, but it was like I've never used one of those. Like I've done giveaways on my main channel. Like I said, for books, I gave away. Well, I gave a comic book away on my main channel. Like I didn't have the second channel yet when I did the comic book giveaway. I don't think. Like I did I believe it was on my main channel, but I could be wrong.
Well, you said that was like how you did it on then too. It was just doing.
Yeah, because I never had any more than like.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
I didn't have any more than what I have about now, like 5, 6 people maybe entering a giveaway. So it wasn't a lot of names to have to pick from. Like you got 5 to 7. I can't remember how. Like one time I only had like 3 or 4 people, you know, and it was like, I'm not gonna like go. Like I'm not gonna download a fucking whatever and do this just to.
Yeah,
I guess I'm thinking in my mind, keep it simple, you know.
Yeah, that's what I've found with things like, and like I've always heard that, but it's like it's really only been like in the last like year that I've kind of like understood. Man, just keep it simple. Just do not like you're doing less, but just
right.
You know, like work smarter, not harder, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like you don't want to just because it's something simple, you know, doesn't mean it's you know, like a circle. A circle is about as simple as you could get. You know, it's just a circle, but I mean, it's not.
Okay, so right, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like,
perfect. You know, a circle is like it's just anyways.
I'm gonna change up something. Let's go into the forest. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I like this because it's like we're driving. Like
yeah, it's kind of like, and it's slow too. Like, okay, so do you think I should just fold it each one like in half like that, or like fold them like and then fold it like this again? Yeah, about like that would probably work.
Yeah, that's.
So that's one there. Well, let's make sure. Let me fold the next one. So I folded it in half and then I did it again. I want them all to be pretty much, you know. Yeah, man, I'm getting a little bit confused with like the night that I was on our stream and we tested out whether I can come in through my phone and then put it on my overhead thing and all that. We know it will work, but I've had the hardest fucking time when I'm practicing it by myself. Like I just go in the studio and decide to try it out and stuff. Like when I come through both devices, man, no, like I'll have one of them completely muted and then like turned down or whatever, but I still end up now. Like the last time I was doing that, Dennis said there was no echo to the audience. Like on YouTube, if you were watching, you didn't get an echo, but I kept hearing an echo, and there's no way I can continue to. You probably have you ever had that happen where you just keep getting an echo and it's fucking irritating?
Yeah, I've definitely had the. Yeah, I've had plenty of times where I fucked up streams, like times where it was muted, like we're just like talking, like
yeah,
pointing at stuff, pointing at a comic, or like
I'm showing you,
and just completely muted, and you know, like just gone for like 15, 20 minutes like that until we figured it out, and it was like, oh shit, like so that's why I almost always like do that. When I start a stream now, I'll be like, let me make sure the audio is working. And I'm like, okay, yeah.
I'm just wanting to show that, you know, like when I put them in there, like this is, I don't think anybody thinks I'm trying to fuck anybody over.
No.
So they're in the hat. I was trying to wait, see, okay. Hey, Shadow, okay. But should I just go ahead and pick it, or should we wait a little bit longer? We're just at 30 minutes, and look, we got a couple. You know, Shadowhawk's here, Maryland's here, but it really doesn't matter. I figure the main thing is I wanted to pick the name, so today, once we're done, we'll know who's going to get it. Then they can, if we are on X together, they can just DM me their information for me to send it out. Or if it's there's only one person in here that I don't think is coming from X. Like they're a new subscriber that came on and wanted to enter, and then I don't know if they're on X or not. So that I might have to give them my email. You know what I mean? If they win it, that's at Dead Alive 1980. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I figured, but you can see here, like, you know what I mean? Using this hat, it's not like I'm putting it in something you can't see.
Right.
But let's just go ahead and.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I picked the name.
Do it. All right.
That's how it works. And I swear to God, I didn't mean Dead Alive. That's the person that. But I mean, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's somebody that don't even know you. Like, well, unless they, you know what I mean? I don't know if they know you or not. They happen to, the day that you remember. So what did he say? I had that happen earlier. Now, did I do right by doing that? Like, I mean, I just did it. That's how you pick a name, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's too late. No, we'll put him back in there. No, man.
Yeah, unpick it now.
No, let's I mean, I swear to God.
That's not the one I wanted. God dang it.
That's not that. That's not Omar.
Yeah, you definitely can't go backwards now. Like that's a. Then they'll know something's up for sure. Like that'll be.
Yeah, like I was hoping. I picked the name before but I think that's just the way to do it. It doesn't matter if everybody that was on the list was here or not. I was hoping for Shadowhawk just because he told me he's had a hard. He hadn't been able to really back anything or spend. You know what I mean? Times are tight, and I understand that. So I was like, because when he commented on the video, like he was kind of like, I don't know if I should enter and blah blah blah. I hadn't been able to, and I'm like, no, man, I'll put you down because he commented.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Like I understand, like shit, like I just like like I fucked up a bunch of money on drinking this while back, but before I fell off the wagon again, man, I was you know what I mean? I was spending a decent amount of money every month on comic books and shit. It might not have been stuff not all of it was backing. Some of it was old stuff that I would, just random stuff off of eBay.
Yeah.
But like this coming up month, like next week on Friday, like when I get paid again, I am going to back Bronze Star 2 though. I bought Bronze Star, the first one, and it was already it was well after the campaign. But because I bought it, I do like buying. Like I've got several Mike Baron things. I've talked about Mike Baron plenty of times. I have the Private American. I have the Bronze Star. I have I have a couple of things from like I've got. Nexus, like a old 4-part run from an old printing. Just that was someone that, as far as a writer growing up, because I liked him prior to any of the Punisher stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
all right on.
Like in his independent, like when he did Nexus and all that kind of stuff. Like in the 80s, like I kind of knew about that because I was once I found like actual independent publishers. Like First Comics, Eclipse Comics.
Right.
I don't know. There's a bunch. Even Marvel's. Like the other day when I did Coyote, even though it's owned by Marvel, Epic's.
Fine, yeah.
Epic was kind of an independent thing, and it was meant for adults. It was like,
like
a
lot of cool stuff in there. Like I think Epic is where they first published Akira too. When they first.
I think it is like in America or whatever.
Yeah.
Like in our country. Yeah, I believe you're right.
Here. Yeah.
Well, it had already been printed over there probably, but I think you're right that Epic was who brought it to
because it first came out in like single issues, and it was like I've got one of the single issues, and then like I've got like one of the collections of Akira, but it's
let's do this.
What? Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. Dead or Alive 1980. I didn't mean to just cut you off. I forget I can do stuff. You know what I mean? I can make it like
shooting confetti.
Yeah, like, you know, like
pretty cool. Like, well, that's like synchronicity, because you were talking about them.
I know, like I was saying.
So I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Then you couldn't untalk about something.
Yeah, I that's why when I picked his name, I swear to God, like I didn't know which paper would what. I folded them all the same. I just threw them in the fucking hat, and I was like, he's the only one that I'll have to like, you know, if he don't show up right now before we're done or whatever,
do a post or something, or like.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video like if he's not in this.
Well, you want to do like a post and stuff anyway, you know, to say like, you know, we finish the giveaway,
right?
For like all the, you know, that way.
I'll post it. Yeah, I'll post it in my community timeline. I'll post it on X, but I don't think he's on X. So
Homer's face in it, like you lost. Lost, Homer. You lost. You know.
Right. But what I was going to say is that I realized, like, one thing that I am able to do. I don't know. I don't think you are able to do it on the Restream free one, but like, so there was a stream a few weeks ago that I did, and about a little over halfway through it was like over 2 hours long. I was going pretty good, and then like just kind of by myself, but then self-destruct came on, and then we kind of finished it out, and then Dennis was in the chat, and he shared like some links, and we were like, it was it ended up having a copyright on it, and of course I'm not monetized anyway, but like I've been having trouble with some of my streams after the fact. Like that was the only one that should have had any issue of why I couldn't remix it into like some shorts, but there was a couple of other ones that I didn't have any music playing. I didn't have anything but just me sitting and talking like in my fucking bedroom one morning. And I can't even like go through the YouTube app and make certain parts out of shorts. So, but because I did it through Restream, I guess because I'm paying for it, there's like, it's got it stored for so long. And like, it'll tell me how much longer, like I downloaded a couple of my streams like yesterday and today that were about to be expired in the storage on my Restream. So now I have the full stream. So all I have to do is just like figure out I get something for editing on the computer, and then I can just go through it and pull out little shorts and stuff of it. So like that one I did with Destruct, like anything like that made it, because I just went ahead and deleted it off, and I shouldn't have, because it would have got, you're deleting views. But what I'm going to do is learn how to edit,
right?
Like go into there and then like maybe take the parts out that, even though it sucked, maybe mute them or take the copyrighted part out and then re-upload it.
There's something like it. There's something I think you could do that like on YouTube, like through the studio, but.
Well, I was trying. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
it's all like I don't understand. Like, I get my stuff set up, but it's like I don't understand how to like explain. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like I'm just like I don't understand how to explain any of this. It's just I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just like, or like the algorithm stuff. Like, there's something you could do for like on Twitter, like if you're shadow banned on Twitter, there's something you can do to tell somebody, and it's like, what? Email this and that? No, like I just need buttons to, because that's what I'm saying with like turning my show into like the podcast thing, like it's just like buttons that are on Substack.
Oh,
maybe look into Substack, set up an account there, because it doesn't cost nothing to do the podcast thing there.
Oh, really?
Like, and I think it's like you can like import videos. Maybe is what you would do I that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how you'd have to look it all up.
Well, I just know that.
But
since I had to, that one stream that I was streaming early, because I'm getting in the habit of like sometimes early in the morning I'm doing a little stream where I'm just like I ain't even out of my room yet, but I'm just sitting there, I'm doing some reading or whatever, and then talking to if somebody shows up. And like the particular day I'm talking about, there was someone that I got to like I know I'm following their channel and they're following mine, and it was because I'd been following Rizzy. I think she said I was pronouncing it right. It is Rizzy, but she just gets on in games and stuff. But she was in the chat and was like, anytime someone's like really interactive with me, man, I like to try to be like attentive. And so like I was wanting to make little shorts, and like I was having trouble through the usually when a stream once it's processed, I can just go in and make like a 15-second or 60-second short off the YouTube app, and it wasn't letting me do that. Like it was like the only thing it was saying you can mix the sound, you can use the sound, but I couldn't I was like, what the fuck? And so I just was like, well, you know what? I'll just download it. So now I just got to go in and I can just make like certain you know what I mean? I just have to learn how it'll be a good lesson in editing, because I'm like what I'm doing right now is all on my phone.
I did a lot of the stuff I did. I just use just screen recording. Like I'll just use like the iPad or the phone or whatever and just play a video.
There's a way for me to do that on here, isn't there? Like if I on this computer, am I right?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like on computers, it's like completely different. I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying with like iPhone or iPad thing. That's for like making shit. Like they're like the easiest. Like they have
in the studio.
Oh yeah,
we're in the studio.
They got iMovie. That's what I made. Like, when I first started trying to do like my YouTube. Lately, like that's why I was like making videos with iPhone and like recording a video.
Oh,
and or like I had a laptop, but like the laptop was like it would freeze up all the time. Like I'd be on the stream and like the laptop would freeze up while I was streaming. So it was like,
oh, yeah, like I'm gonna. As I get better, I'm gonna eventually get, like either like just one thing at a time, like right now, like my main thing is like today I'm like a month without drinking again, finally, so like that's that's one of the things that's most important to me, because like we saw like what happened, everybody knows.
Right. What?
Like I just fall off hard and it's not good.
Right. Sometimes that's what it is,
But if anybody, I know there's only, but the whole thing about this today was so dead alive. I'll have to post it in my community.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make a video of it. And because that's their handle, shouldn't I be able to just put the A with the circle around it and then their name, and it only shows up that way if I'm following them too. But I just have to
go follow them so that you can message them, maybe, or not message. I don't even
like on YouTube. Like I have to like subscribe. If I subscribe to the channel, even if you don't have nothing on there, it should allow me to tag him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so follow them so you can tag them,
right?
And then like put it. I don't know how to.
You don't know what?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not a good like problem solver, really. I'm like more like a problem, maybe like identifier. Like I could be like, that's if you don't know their address and you have to send them something, like that is a problem.
Oh,
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good at like identifying what a problem is. Like that's, but solving a problem, it's usually not really like my forte, like.
Okay, so I am subscribed to him.
Okay.
Well, I must have done that day. Like, he's just got like a playlist or something. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
He's just got an account. But so yeah, I'll be able to make a video and then put it in the title, like put his name in the title, so that the next time he's on YouTube, it should be in his notifications if you get like something like that, don't it? Like, did it pop up for you? Like, when I made that short, like Dr. Ben, I put your name in the title and Reverend or Mr. That short where you're like, are you there?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think it. Let me have a look on my.
Well, you commented on it though, so it don't matter. Like, I want to watch that again, kind of. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like stuff. Like, that's something that I'll go back and like, even if I have to like download this stream to clip it out and make it into a little. It's kind of like you were talking about earlier. I think. Like some streams, like what you were saying, like today was a pick a name for a winner, like for Dr. Ben's Vampiglet.
Right.
And and the thing is, like, it took me a long time to get it, but like I went through what I went, like it was kind of like I set it up and then I announced it, and then I went to rehab, or not rehab, but detox. I think yeah, because the giveaway was up.
It will do to you.
Yeah, but no, and it wasn't just that. It was just like, like I was trying to wait as long as I could because I thought, at first it was just like 2 or 3 people, and I was like, let's just see how many people could be in the pot. Like I wanted it to be kind of like, like I don't know, 6 people was still cool. Like,
yeah, I think it was a good show. I liked it.
And then I had, like it's given me time to. Like the videos you see, of course, some of that stuff was me using Grok or my like through my Google Photos, I have a limited amount of AI. I can turn a photo through it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just using Grok and the free, like, so I guess apparently after I've done so many videos between a certain 24-hour period, it'll lock me out until tomorrow at a certain time or something. I don't know. Like I don't pay for the Grok. I mean, I thought.
Yeah, I've had it like say something like that, like rate limit reached or something.
Yeah,
I've even had that like with asking like talking to it or asking questions or whatever.
Yeah, it's like it's pushing you to want to pay to go any further, and it's like I don't want to use it that much. Like I'm not going to pay. Like, like I bet there's something out there I can find for free that'll do the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? There's too many people making what the AI art or whatever the fucking with different.
Yeah, it's essentially you're like just helping it like train to like what works, what work by using it.
Well, I agree with like Ethan. Ethan was saying like if as a tool to like what I mean, like to take an old picture or like a still picture and make it animated, it's kind of cool. But like, not to use it to like totally do everything that you're like what you know what I mean. Like if you just type in a prompt and let it create it, and then you claim that as your own art, that's really not
right. Well, I mean, it's like I've got it. Like I just put like I put like different like panels and different pictures I've drawn.
Right.
I just put it in, and just like without any like telling it to do anything, and it would just do some of the stuff. But then some of it, like where I got like her like talking, like you could like tell it to say things. Like you have to like put what we want it to say in parentheses or whatever. But I mean that's just I don't even what I'm saying. Like what am I'm making the computer like make a voice out of like whatever, like out of it's watched a million movies or whatever, or heard a million sound. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird to like think about all of it because it makes it like so fast too. Like
no, it's like
it's like a minute at most to make like a little video that you can then do all kinds of. It's crazy.
Speaking of which, while we were talking a minute ago, I went ahead and uploaded this in here so we could show everybody. We're going to reveal it to the world now. Here you go, 7 of 9.
Cynic is my daddy.
Oh, it's fucking up on me. We're going to get it right. We're going to get it so Hold on a minute. Come on.
He's trying to be. What is he saying? Okay.
Cynic is my daddy.
Earlier when I showed you that, we were backstage. So now I'm getting in trouble. I'll be.
Cynic is my daddy.
Oh, well,
7 of 9 ain't seen this one yet.
He made it. That's him, isn't it?
I did that with Brock.
What?
I swear, I took a picture of that he had on his timeline, him and the one smoking the cigarette. I just took it and said, like, I told it to make him be like he's supposed to.
That's
it
almost
did a pretty good job, didn't it? Huh?
Is he saying like
Cynic is my daddy?
Oh, wait, no, I was gonna say, is that like he's saying like genetically he is his father, or is he saying like in that kind of like?
I don't know. Well, you know, I mean, he doesn't. He's not shy about being,
right. Well, and cynic is where he stays off camera. He is horribly disfigured. I mean, that's what they say. That's the reason he stays off KZ's.
This will be something that I'll go back and clip this out or make it into a short at least.
Well, thanks.
So, like I was watching it, but I'm going to show it now that it's been shown on live. I'll probably send. Because I posted the other thing in his reply, like where he say, like, because he didn't really do that. Like it was just him with a cigarette in his mouth, and I took the picture like I did with you and like the one that it made for Destruct. I literally took a screenshot of you and him on screen from one of y'all's streams together just recently, and then I cropped it and just zeroed in on his head. Yeah, and that was all I had. And then like. What I used for you is like your face is on something and it's like a banner or something behind. Like I can't believe it did pretty good like that. Like I didn't think about screenshotting and like right now, like if I screenshot it and use, it'd be like it'd be a good picture of you,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just find whatever works and just just go from there, and that's what I'm saying, like making videos and everything, like you just piece it together. This works, this doesn't, this,
I'm trying to run till, like, we're at 52 minutes. I figure I'm going to, like, around 6, once it hits, like, 60 minutes, I'm going to look at just wrapping it. What do you think? Like,
yeah, that's fine. You want to.
Well, it's up. I mean, I was going to say it's up to you. Like, I don't really care. Like, but.
I think I might have gotten a delivery. I got to go check on. I
think. Of course, what I did this the other day, right?
You did what?
She just picking her nose.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was like something I did. I did that with the Google, like through my, what do you call it? Like my photos. It's got a limited amount of, like, I can take a photo and then turn it in.
Right. Her eyes came out like perfect in that. Like her eyes like glowing. Like
yeah, I know. Like I did it. Like that's what I liked. And then I took it and kind of like, hold on.
It's like it must be she's like licking like blood off her finger. So I mean that works with like like her tongue's coming out.
Yeah, like well, I took it on YouTube, and made it a little bit. I guess I made it a little bit longer, or like it was real short. And then I turned it into this 17 seconds, I think. And then, found something like some type of, like, it was like a few days ago trying to like remind people, hey, remember, I'm going to be picking the name on the.
Oh, yeah.
It was just, I didn't know if you saw it or anything. I mean, I'm not going to mess around with trying to pull it up off of YouTube right now.
Was this one's like a short or no?
Yeah, well, like I did yeah, I made it into like a short. Hold on, I'll just do that, I guess. Might as well, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you want.
Yeah, like I really don't have anything else to do anyway, so it's not like. Give me a second, because I'm gonna go in and find it real quick. I guess.
Right.
It's not a big deal. It's just like it's basically that, but I just put a little music to it or something. Like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
You might have saw it. Let's see right here.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
It's awesome though. Like that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I love that. Like that you. It's like you get Vampiglet. Like you get like the whole.
Yeah, like
look at her. She's Vampiglet. Like you can't. She's just like 300 pounds of sexy pig lady, and she's also a vampire.
So this is this is what it looks like. See how I made it kind of a little longer?
Like play with like the speed for like the video, clips, like speed the video.
Oh yeah, like
I'm like,
well, like earlier. Anyway, like I think because I did this with the through my photos on Google, and then I had reached a limit. Like because I tried several different things. Like when I figured, and then so like I could go back and it's like. But you're right. This particular thing I liked because of the way it made the eyes. It just like made it pop.
Yeah.
And then I picked that. I tried to pick some kind of sexy music. You know what I mean? Like, hold on. You got that tongue action too, don't you? Anyway,
it's like everyone that sees Vampiglet just loves her. Like like Omer. I mean, Omer is like as the minute he saw Vampiglet, began drawing like fan art of her just immediately. I mean, it's probably gonna crush him that he didn't win. Especially, but it would have been more shady if he did win after he had won with all the six.
I did this the other day. I did a video the other day on. Hold on a second.
I saw that you saw a dragon or something.
Yeah, I was trying to show you though. When I did this, that was the first thing I did with the AI.
This! Don't trust us, self-destruct, and I am Ben. I draw comic books. This! Don't trust us, self-destruct, and I am Ben. I draw comic books.
Hi.
This!
Oh. That was weird. That shouldn't have showed that. Yeah, I seen this walking the other day.
Well, they're on the run now with ice going through the cities that are now they're getting.
Oh, are they? This is what I was trying to pull up.
This! Don't trust us, self-destruct, and I am Ben. I draw.
That's weird. It's like
I had that other. What was his name? Daniel Moeller, when he came on the show the other day. I think it was like a week or two ago. It was before we started the show. Like he came in the studio, and as soon as he did, it was like everything got muted, and like the microphones muted, the headphones muted, like on his side and my side. I had to like unplug it and plug it back in. And
like as soon as you started or something, or what?
By an older gentleman that's already he's like an officer or whatever.
That's what
he's kind of like his mentor. And as you can see,
I started playing something and you weren't finished talking, were you? I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
Well, go ahead.
I wasn't trying to be rude, man.
age is different. Like where he's at when he got off the train was completely a different time. Like the way that time went by, he grew up while Sam stayed a kid on the train. Okay, I'm trying not to tell you too much about it. We're getting a little far into here. But basically what you end up having is that Alec, the one that got thrown off the train, and then now he's an adult. He's a detective by an older gentleman that's already in the... He's like...
But let me...
Yeah, Bacillus is...
Yeah, I really... I like his style, man. Like, I wish... Like, those are old snakes, you know, I got off of eBay by just looking up. A lot of his work you can't get that way because it was produced over, you know, like he had a lot of stuff put out by like a Russian publisher at some point, and then like if I think it was Russian, I believe, and of course some Greece, different, you know what I mean? Right. So like some of the stuff that you can get, it's like kind of that's like I got that because he like I asked him one time months and months ago when like I got one of the first things I got from him was like it's like a horror about a house or something. It's called Picsou or something. I think I'd have to go find it, but I found it on eBay because I looked up him on Google, and then I saw like a list of his stuff, and then I was like, okay, well, let me see what I can find over here on like eBay. It's very limited. Like everything, like all the other stuff was like stuff that was like I said, printed by like foreign publishers or like real limited run stuff or something. Like if you're able to find it, it's probably going to cost you a lot more, you know, like
yeah, because I know he won the Eisner for something, but I think it was like a while back. Like I want to say it was like 2005, but
yeah, like
maybe that might be too far ago. But that's exact, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing with comics. A lot of times, like just finding them. They might not even be like hard to find, but they might not be on eBay. You know what I mean? Like
right. Well, like if you do, well, some of it says like if you look at, it's just, I think like prior to before he came, like I guess you know at some point he came to America and then he ended up, you know, he worked for Dark Horse, different places, you know, like this particular book, the Last Call 1 and 2 was like published by Oni Press or whatever, but it's his creation. And he had told me when I got the first book, well, he had told me when I had the first book that I got off of eBay, I said, hey, I ordered this. And I was like, what else do you got out there that like you would recommend? And he told me, he's like, I definitely out of my work, like he wasn't like saying that the one I ended up with, the scary one that was put out by Dark Horse, he wasn't saying it was bad, but like it wasn't one of his favorites, like that, because he worked with like a team and there was some kind of falling out or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
It did what he had envisioned. It didn't get necessarily put out the exact way he wanted it to, you know. But he suggested that, so I got the Last Call, the first one, and it was really cool, and then of course I got the second one. But like when he first suggested, when I got the first volume and posted it on X, he said that so there's a 3 and a 4 that he's got. The story ain't complete. He's never got to finish. He said his plan is to do a crowdfund to do the Last Call 3 and 4 to finish this story out. So I was like excited because like at the point when he was telling me that, I still just had the first volume, but I was like, man. And so like at that point, the next month I was getting the second volume, you know, like to get further in the story. It's like some weird stuff, you know, like.
Yeah, he says he's got like, it's almost like a manga style, but I mean, it's more than that. Like it's not.
Well, he's got like it's like, can you see that?
Yeah.
It's like manga meets, I don't know. It's like there's a Western tinge to it as well. Like it reminds me of, that's why when he was on, like it made sense that he did some work with like Dark Horse and stuff, because they put out some black. I know he's coloring some of the stuff that he's been doing recently, but I noticed a lot of his past work, like a lot of what he does is in black and white, though, and I really dig that myself.
Yeah, no, it's like he's got that kind of funky.
That right there is really cool. Like, can you see that the detail in that face?
Yeah. Well, it's like manga, but it's like that funky, like modern, like you said, like Dark Horse Comics and Oni.
Yeah. Here at the bottom, I always felt like when I was reading these, like even in the first book, when this character is still a kid, he's got a smile that's kind of similar to that. And I think that's, tell me if that's not like a homage. What do you call it? Like a homage or a homage to, I think the smile is almost kind of like a reference towards the Joker. You see what I'm talking about? Like,
I pronounce it homage.
Yeah, well,
it's
like homo edge, like homo.
A homo mage. Yeah, it's probably like a homo mage to the Joker a little bit. Like,
yeah, like there's a smile in the first book when he's still a kid. That's definitely like if I showed it to. I pointed out when I did I did a video on the first volume a couple of months ago. So I just got around this past week to doing, finally doing the second volume. I'd read it, but like since I've been back from detox, I was like looking at it and like I started reading the second volume again or started skimming through it. And I was like, there was only like little bits that I could remember. And I was like, fuck, I need to read this again before doing it. Like I was like, I'm long overdue doing a video on this. So I sat down and read it, the entire thing the night before, which that's what I was just showing you is that's the cover of the Last Call 2. I have the Last Call. The first one is over here in a box, but I don't know. But since we are like, I thought it's nice to be able to show off a few things sometimes, especially if someone's coming off, not show off like in bragging wise, but like, are you muted?
Yeah, well, I had it muted because that blower's going, and you were talking. So I figured.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I figured keep your.
Yeah, well, like I was just meaning, like a lot of times, we stream like when y'all let me come on, like you're already talking about something, and then a lot of times when I've had you guys come on, it's like a lot of times it's just random. You know what I mean? Like today was specific though. Like I just kind of like shot for it. I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to set a time. If nobody comes on there with me and there's only one or two people in the chat, I still just get it done. Like I pick a name. So now I just need the information and it's close enough to like, I won't be able to actually send it till like Friday, but once I have his information and stuff, cause like I've saved, like you, let me show you, like,
yeah. See that.
Like I've got the different things, like things you sent me or somebody else has sent me. Like you were showing off before.
Oh
like
yeah.
Saving your fucking. Like all I have to do is, and I've got the wrap, like from where different packages have came in. Like the bulk, like I can slide it down. I take this maybe and put it in the bubble wrap, and then, I can at least. Start getting all that together, and then all I need is his address, and then like my pay, I should get paid on Black Friday, and that would be between that day or Saturday. I tried to get to the post office and have it sent out. So I was trying to time it also, where like once I pick the name, there's not a long wait of fucking getting it to somebody. Because that happened when I gave away the Cyber Frog, warts and all, and the first copy of the relaunch in that, when he started it over, like what's the first one called? Blood Honey or something?
Blood Honey.
Yeah, like I got it at a discount, off his eBay, and like it served its purpose for me. And they weren't in like I hadn't took the best care of it. Like the cover had a little bit of spots and stuff on it, but it was already like I think a ding. Like it was like I got it at a discount because it had a ding or something on the cover.
Oh, right. Like,
but I had not took real, like I'd left it on the table and there was a little bit of a mark, but it didn't really matter. I was like, I'd read it, I enjoyed it, like, but, and then I also liked, I'd gotten warts and all and liked it, but, I knew that it wasn't really representative of what he's doing now. So then but I was like, I just did a giveaway and got, like, it ended up going to the same person, but he was very patient and understanding. And he's been following me for a while. And, like, it took me a couple months to find, like, I had shit going on and stuff. And like, I had his address for forever and had it even, you know what I mean? Like, I had it all ready to go. And I just kept like fumbling. Like, it took me about, like, it took me at least a month to finally get it in the mail to him. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Well, I mean, as long as I make sure I do it, you know what I mean? But ever since that time, I said, well, any other giveaways, I want to make sure that when I close it out, that it's not going to be like that, like, because every time before, like, I gave something away, it was pretty quick, and that just happened to be like a, like a weird timing. But yeah, I guess we are. It feels really late to me.
It might be.
And I hope. Well, no, like I'm trying to just learn how to do this without, overthinking it. Like, it seems like, because I notice sometimes when you're streaming, man, like, I notice sometimes, like, especially like it helps when you do have somebody with you, though, to help reel you back in or something. Like, if you get, I can see sometimes when I'm watching you and like you have somebody on that you're like trying to do, like last night when you was really trying to like do a good job at interviewing, asking questions, letting dude talk and share. Like,
yeah,
you can see when like sometimes you're like getting, like, you're trying to say something and get that thought out, and you're like, and I can tell when you're fucking like it's twirling in there. You know what I mean? Like,
I would imagine a lot of steam, like whistles.
No, does that make sense though? Like, I was kind of that way when, like when I had Elliot on, like that was one of the first times I had something where I was having someone on and we're going to talk about his stuff. It wasn't promoting it as if, hey, go back it now, because it was already over. But you know what I mean? It was like the first time that 4 or 5 days in advance, I set it up, I scheduled it, and we had to adjust the time over a couple of days. Like, it was off a little bit, like, because I didn't realize he told me a certain time, I set it for a certain time, and then it was showing up different on his end. But we got all that worked out, and it turned out pretty good. It's like, so the more I do those type of streams, like even today, like where I've scheduled it a few days ahead of time, even if a lot of people ain't been there, it's kind of like having someone on with you. And like, I don't know, like when you started doing it, like, was you streaming already before you was on Commandos? Had you streamed with anybody before you were joining them a little bit? So you were already kind of used to stuff. You just kind of started hanging out there for a minute, and then all that went to.
I didn't know about making live videos. I can't remember. Yeah, I was doing videos for a while. I want to say it was like maybe 2021 I started making videos again. And there had been ones I had made must have been back in like 2016. Like, I somehow, like, I had erased it somehow or like deleted it accidentally. Like, there was a video from when I saw like Milo in Cleveland.
You talking about Milo, the gay guy that the right wing dude?
Yeah.
Well, I think he claims that he's not gay anymore. Like, remember, like, no, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
a few years ago, he
I don't. But like I had like a video from like that. I think it was of him that was live. I can't remember whatever it might have been. It might have been like the video is too like stuttery or something. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I had been putting videos like on my YouTube then, and like I remember like interviewing Rob Morrow. Oh, here, like that's what I should like start talking about is the guy
that's cool.
There, right? I drew this back in like 2016 for like
this my fake head $6 thing.
Yeah, well, this specifically like the picture of like Danny Williams there. Danny Williams is allegedly Bill Clinton's son, his black son from back in Arkansas. Is that where he's at? Clinton was the governor, but back in 2016, that was like a whole thing. I was like, it was like everyone was supposed to like kind of like raise awareness. There had been like back in the 90s, it was a whole thing with him and his moms and all kinds of shit. And so now he's back. He just released his book. Shit,
I made you big, so anybody out there should be able to see that what you were pointing at a little better now, shouldn't they?
Yeah, I'll pull up the book here on like Amazon. It's called Danny Williams. There we go.
Man, oh, okay, Forgotten Son.
The Forgotten Son, Danny Lee Williams.
Oh, so he claims that, like looking at that picture, if I look at his eyes, it almost looks kind of like.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like all kinds of stuff about him online. Like there's all kinds of comparisons.
Well, with DNA, they probably, I wonder if he's been, I wonder if Bill Clinton I wonder if it's been like he's ever had the DNA test done. And you'd have to have Bill Clinton.
Get DNA from Clinton.
Right, Bill would have to.
I was covering it back then. Back in 2016, I was doing more like political stuff than like superhero stuff or what, you know what I mean? Like I was like at the RNC, like outside and, covering like stuff, so that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was like trying to do. Drawing this picture of Bill Clinton and his son. And I was like, I based this off of, there's a comic from like another cartoonist that has a picture of Thomas Jefferson, right in the same pose. It's like this is like an homage to his picture. It's of Thomas Jefferson, and it's supposed to be like there's like a little black kid looking in the window of Thomas Jefferson. So that's what I mean. Like I was like, it's the exact same thing. Like Bill Clinton. Right. President, his black son that they refuse to acknowledge. Ain't nothing changed.
I need to. Do you remember? I don't mean to change it.
Yeah.
But you remember a while back, like before we do end or whatever, a while back, you and Self Destruct were on a stream together. I think I could have probably came on, but I didn't. I was in the chat. Like, I don't know if I was, I don't remember, but because you were talking about, no, wait, you were on somebody else's stream. It wasn't, you were on with somebody and you were talking about trying to put something together. And I was in the chat saying that I had mentioned something to Cynic, like talking about a do-it-yourself type thing. Because
Omer,
I have ideas about some things. Like right now, probably the time I was going to say at some point I want to talk to you about because one time I was doing a stream and I had some ideas, and then that's when Cynic was like, because the story I was like talking about doing something that was kind of like just something that would be easy to do, something that would be kind of like how you did, like or even like this ain't yours, but this is like that Piss Lord manifesto by what's his name, Addison Brody, which is not really a comic, but it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's a small little.
Oh, okay, yeah, like a little zine.
Or Brody Addison or whatever, like the guy that he did some of the stuff for Godfo online, like the digital stuff, some of the extra stuff. Yeah, he's like but I'm just meaning that size, like doing something that can putting a story together, or just something simple. And even if I want to, like once it's kind of together, just I don't know if you've done that. Like I look at like at some point having a setup where I'd have a really good printer, and if I have it all set up, just doing like a small print of myself, my own. You know, like where you like frame it, where you turn, like you were talking about on that one stream. You take the piece of paper, you turn it on its side, and then when you fold it, so you're creating a half size thing, but you're taking one piece of paper and utilizing it. You fold it in half, and then you got like a front cover, a back cover, you got an inside front cover. But you just have to know how to like you know, how many pages do you want? So like you could turn 5 pages into what the outside cover and inside covers, but on the inside you'd have like maybe 8 pages, I guess, out of 10 pages. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like it's I hate printers, is what I could tell you. Like,
well, like printers that you use or something, or do you mean
like trying to do that? That's what I'm saying. Like that's definitely like I've that's what I did like for years, like you're saying, and like I said, like I hated trying to figure out the pages and like which order they go in and trying to there's things you can get that'll like collate them or whatever, but
see, like I wouldn't know how to do it, but I don't think I think I could probably learn it, and it would probably be frustrating, but it would be something. But like I was thinking, that's where like when I talked about this, it's been about like it was when I first got out of detox, so it's been almost a month ago or whatever. It's been about 3 weeks. Whenever I got out of detox, and I did a stream that night, and then that's Cynic was in the chat, and I was throwing ideas out, and he was saying, you know, like he's like, I'll help you out if I can. And then I had the idea, like I was talking about Hero and Dog at the time, but I was like, man, what if I got with Dr. Ben about doing like a small, like doing it in a cartoonist style, like just write like just one little segment out of a few pages of a story, just to get started, you know, because I have a hard time about procrastinating. Like I've got stuff on paper, I've got a world idea built, but like just putting something like to the grind, like, and Cynic was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Like doing something where like, let me get it. Like, I don't see nothing happening until like sometime after the beginning of the year of me actually sitting down and getting some shit put together on paper, like a conceptual of like, because Luke Stone had suggested to me a few years ago that, because I told him what I had in my head, and it's like this huge thing, and he was like, well, what you should do is just focus on, take one, just decide where in the timeline of these characters' life you want to start, and just do like a little floppy. He said, like he was talking about like just start there, like maybe I do a small, you know, like Elliot did, like just 10 pages of like a preview, like 10 pages of like when Hero and Dog are still young, or like when whatever I choose to do. And so then I took that idea, like instead of, before you do a floppy, like an actual floppy comic, start smaller than that, doing like a more like do it yourself, black and white, or even if it's got color, even if I don't have a printer and I'm not printing it myself, but something we've put together that wouldn't be that fucking expensive to have printed if we don't do it ourselves, you know, like
what you could, if you just did it like online. I mean, you know, like you make comic, you know, like that's the first thing is like don't you know, they say like don't put the carrot before the cart or whatever, or the horse before the cart. Don't put the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? Like don't worry too much about like how you're gonna print it and this. You know what I mean? Like what kind of cover it's gonna have. You know, just the main thing is just get the story down, go over it. You know, like get it drawn, get it written. How, you know what I mean? Like get it done that way. That you know what I'm saying? Like it might not be, a comic might not be the best way to do it. It might be better to have it as like like a graphic novel where it's like the whole thing, or you know what I'm saying? It might be better to have it like instead of being like a tall floppy, maybe it's a short one, or you know what I mean? Like there's different ways,
right?
Or the other thing too is if you do it online, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people you can do comics and just put them on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like people have comics, they're just there's a funny comic or a funny meme, you know what I mean? Like people, they like, you know what I mean? That's what people share. If there's something, if they like a comic, they share it on Twitter, or on Facebook or wherever it is. A lot of people use like Instagram because like you can do like, like you swipe through the pictures, the panels, and you can put like music with it too. You know how they have on like YouTube, you can add music to your stuff. It's the same thing on like Instagram. So I mean, you could do stuff like that where you don't have to pay anything to just get it out there and start getting people reading your comic and start building, that's the other thing too, is like you might make it and it's like people don't like it. And it's like, do you want to spend like put all your time making something that like no one likes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not no one, but you know what I'm saying? Like you use like online, you use like making comics, like putting stuff out like that. Like I said, like just putting stuff on Twitter. Draw your comic, get a good picture of it, and just post it on Twitter so that, you know what I mean? If people like it, that's what, you build from there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like then that, you know what I mean? Especially if you have like a whole world, you know what I mean? Like you have like a whole world of stuff that you've created that like you're thinking about, like you have this whole thing, like, well, the aspect that you think is the most interesting for you might not be the thing that like applies to everyone else. You know what I mean? Like everyone else is really about this part over here that you're like, oh, well, yeah, there's dragons too, or whatever, and like I want to talk about like the royal lineage and like the like, no, we don't.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's like, oh, that kind of like goes back to like keeping things simple. You know what I mean? Like with fantasy stuff, that's the main thing, is just they just want to see like cool fucking dragons and knights and shit. If it's like a crime story or noir or whatever, you know what I mean? They just want to have, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's what people want, and sometimes that's all you want to. It's like you're using like genres as like the that's like the area where then you can express yourself. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, I'm doing a like a buddy cop kind of thing, or whatever it might be, a fantasy or a war drama, and in that that's where you can put in all the like your tweaks and your little like things that you're trying to say.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean? Like you use that like an online audience to determine like, hey, what do people like? What do they find? What resonates with people? Because I mean, that's where we're all online, like it's easier to sell someone a comic that's printed, or like to do a crowd fund if you're like, hey, look, this is.
Oh yeah, well, when you started bringing that up, like it would be like the step before even doing a printed cheap or like just ash can size thing, like be working with, like, get the story and then have somebody work with somebody to visualize it. And like you could do like small segments, like you said, online. And then like a lot of people I've seen where they've told a whole story online, and then when they got to a certain point, they were able to now they had to reformat it, you know what I mean? Like depending on how you put it on, like depending on what platform it's going on online and or whatever, like even if it's just something free you're doing or whatever, when it comes time to print it and put it into a print form, like I remember I've seen enough like people talk about it on videos or live streams where like they had this whole thing like they already had something established, but they had to take it and like they mastered it and then set it up to be like in a bigger form or whatever. Like you know what I mean? Not like
format it right. No,
like you had to think about how the panels would be on a page rather than because they like online, depending on what device you're reading from. Some of those platforms they read from like just one panel to the next, going from top to bottom, don't they? You know what I mean? Like what is it called? Like not all of them are that way. Like
web.
Like if you have a comic actually downloaded on a computer, it should show up like a comic's supposed to, like the panels and shit. But like on those sites where people just do like webtoons or like or web comics, from what I understand, well, you've done something like that, hadn't you? Like, am I right? They're like formatted different the way you read them.
Yeah, like on webtoon is just like you scroll up and down.
Right. So if you're turning it into a real comic, you would have to like know. But I guess you would, huh?
Yeah, that's a whole that was when I was trying to put stuff on there. I think that was kind of what turned me off of it. Was I was spending so much time trying to write it and figure out how to put it on there, and then I was also trying to print out comics for like the shows I was going to, and I was just and like no one was reading it on webtoons. It's like keep making this what like.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. That's why I like
to Patreon, right? Like you can hook up Webtoon to like if you have a Patreon, like you create a Patreon, and so then
like if you got enough of a once you get enough of a following, because like Patreon, well, you can offer free Patreons too. Like but there's you go in with a free tier, but then there's like the small like $5 tiers, $10 tiers. It just however you want to set it, depending on how big you are. Like I'm nowhere near that, any close to. I don't think I have anybody that would like right now. But I get what you're saying. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. It's like that's like. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to set up something on Webtoon, for example. You know what I mean? And there's people try making stuff that's not manga or that's like weird. That's like something that doesn't look like, because most of the stuff on Webtoons is like manga. That's like
it's like all kind of like anime looking and shit. Yeah,
like it's more of the like shoujo manga or whatever. There's not even really like horror mangas on there. Like there's some, but like not.
What's that? There's other platforms that are similar to that, but like have more on it. Like I just don't know because I don't. Well, I prefer not to look at comics online. Like I don't. Now that I have a computer, I haven't tried it, but now I did back. Wait. Okay, my thing just kind of. But I backed the newest thing that Vasilis is doing, but I just backed it digitally because I have a laptop now. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's kind of like before I was just on my phone. There was no way that I even wanted to try to read a fucking comic on my phone. Like I could look at pictures and shit, but like if I'm really trying to enjoy a fucking comic, like if it's going to be digital, it's going to have to be a bigger screen, like at least a laptop. You know what I mean? Like, and so and he's in Greece. Like to order that book physically, it was going to cost like I think. So it was 20. Like it was going to end up being like. The shipping would have been just as much as the book itself. Like, so you're paying like, I think it was maybe, I want to say it was like 25 maybe, but then you had another $20 or $30 in shipping just because it's coming from like over there, like from your, and it's not anything against like, but I was like, well, fuck, I've got a computer. I can at least, you know what I mean? It was like $15 to do the digital download or whatever, I think it's not far from, I think he's supposed to, I think that one that what is it he did? You know what I'm talking about? It's like it says this is witchcraft and shit. That real fucking
E-Punk?
No, it's like he's got. Let me before we get off here, I'll pull it up. You probably know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Saturn Head.
Do what? Yeah, Saturn Head.
Saturn Head. Okay.
Saturn Head.
Saturn Head. Yeah. No, I saw that one.
Yeah, like it's got like it's just got like some really creepy, like weird visuals and stuff.
Yeah,
like and then
like,
in the way he advertises, it's kind of like he's trying to take something to a new level. So like, I really dug what what I saw. So it'll be nice to.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Draws. I love his art style.
Yeah. He's got kind of. I think he can. Like he does have that manga style, but like when he wants to, he can be just straight up like. Like I said, like Western style stuff without like being. It just depends on what story he's doing, I guess. Because like if you look at that stuff that he's doing, like for that Saturn Head, that's not really manga. Like that's kind of like a weird combination of a lot of different things. It's like it's almost like I don't know. It's like I like how he draws the character. Like proportions aren't always necessary. Like things are like like faces might be elongated or fucking like just weirdness. Like a lot of weird characters in his stuff.
He's I don't know like the fancy words for that kind of stuff, but like he distorts a lot of characters and
that's what I was meaning. It's just
crazy. It reminds me of like if you know who like that Jim Mahfood is, reminds me of his stuff a lot. Where his stuff has got it's the same in with Vasilis. It's kind of like a graffiti feel to it. Like there'll be like graffiti that people do on the streets. That's like
it's like
they'll do art. Like there's like logos and stuff they'll do, but people will do like art where it's like just amazing pictures and like. There's just like a weird feel to them that's like just that's what I mean with like Vasilis' stuff is like it's like manga, but it's that doesn't even really describe it because it's like it's
right. That's what I mean. It's like I can show it again.
Like, how do you describe like Mike Mignola's stuff? Like how do you describe like
from Hellboy? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah. Like how do you describe that guy's stuff? Like it's blocky. Like that's
there's a little bit of his style in this, like in Vasilis, like not like a dead. It's like you can see,
like influence. Like he's just like he's his own creature of just.
I like that, like just that simple, the black and like the.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I just had to show it again, man. Like.
All right. Well, shit.
Yeah, I guess it's about time to try to but I think we did all right. Like, what I was going to say is I haven't like really went like, the reason I had those pictures the other day was because I was finally like, I've looked at this a couple times, but this is going to be like something I'm going to have like, I see that there's a lot of story here with the comic itself. And then there's all these like different, and then when I was looking through this, it wasn't until like this past week I got to really, I was like, like the reason he sent me this is because some of his stuff's in here. And that's when I started the other, like I was going through. And then like I'm looking at, so like one of my next projects is to, like I'm going to start like actually, I want to start from the beginning because this seems like really interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I thought you would like the comic itself, like Rick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't got into it yet. Like,
yeah, it's legit.
And then I want to read all that because there's a lot of this stuff in here in the middle. Like what? Some of it's like information about other creators, or like I don't know. And then it goes into like, then there's some poetry that's shared. Then that's where the segments where like your art's shared along with other different. It's like he's got.
It's all comics from Dreams, right?
Yeah,
like
it's like
Dreams. All the comics in there are all from Dreams. That's what I'm saying. That's what like it started back in the 90s or whatever. It's like auto bio, but it's whatever his dreams were. So like there was back when he was working with Alan Moore on like Swamp Thing, and there'll be comic strips that he drew from back then that'll be like dreaming about like hanging out with Alan Moore and talk, like just them talking about stuff. But it's like dream stuff. So you know how dreams are weird. So that's how everything is all stuff that he dreamt, and it's all there's some sort of like dream society, like a dream like a group that like studies dreams.
Yeah,
like a journals group, some sort of thing like that. And they've even like recognized him because it's like, it's fascinating. Like he captures all this stuff in dreams and then like turns it into comics and just, he really studies like the repeating like patterns,
right?
Repeating like characters or like, like whatever keeps happening in dreams or the same kind of situations or. You know what I mean? Like he really like studies like all this stuff.
Well, I'm gonna enjoy when I first got it in and everything, I looked through it. I was like, but it's like a lot went on, and then this past week I was like really like I've looked at it a couple of times. I just know that I can tell there's going to be a lot to like. It's not going to be something I can sit down and read. Like it's going to take. Once I start, I'm going to have to take my time and. When I was like looking in the middle where like there's poetry and there's stuff, like I've always had an idea about something that way too, like where you got like it's kind of a combination of like there's a little bit of a story somewhere in there, and then like like you intertwine with like other creative and it might even have some creativity from other people, kind of like that. You know what I mean? Like there's like it's his, but then when you get in the middle there's like other people's stuff that he's sharing, and I don't know. I'll have to I'll know more once I start reading it and everything.
That's what I'm gonna say is that's like
the art looks phenomenal. Like what he's like, just that part of the story parts look really cool though. Like it's like fucking like this is fucking amazing. Like this page right here, like that weird like, you know what I mean? Like anyway, I just wanted to like. I appreciate you sending that, and I just haven't got around. I heard you saying, what was it last night, about you try not to get like you'll go through phases where you'll have and you try to not get like where you're like absorbing everything you can about just one artist or something.
Right.
And you try to not like get too much of anything else for a minute. Like you'll get kind of like
yeah, you can only like take in so much too. Like so much like Alan Moore. You can't like read like Watchmen and V for Vendetta and From Hell and His Swamp. Like you can't read like all of it like in a week. You know what I mean? I mean you could if you just sat there like
right
read through them, but I mean you wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't be able to like. It's like your brain has got to think about things. You got to read a book and then like your brain has got to sit with it and think about it.
Right.
Same thing. Comics are better than books. Is what I think. So
let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna. We're gonna wrap it up here in just a second. I'm gonna play. Let's see. Let's look at this one more time. This self-destruct thing. See if it plays worth it down.
You had said
Selfish Destruct.
You had said y'all play Doom.
That did really good.
Selfish Destruct is an asshole.
Skillet.
I don't know why I had him say Skillet.
Rev Self-Destruct ain't no reverend.
That's your third leg. That was representing your big old schlong.
Like, well, see, AI got something accurate. That's fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. We're gonna. I guess it's a good time to end it. We've been going for a while.
All right.
Like you were saying earlier, there's somebody else that reminds me of this. Like when it's live streaming, there's value. Like I think there's, even if the stream doesn't get watched a bunch, like I think there's some things in this stream where like if I download this stream, I can probably go back and take little small segments, longer than like and share some of that. Like you do that. Like after your stream, like it might take you a few days to get everything, but you'll be going through stuff and finding like, you know what I mean? Like it's like it takes like there's still some streams where like I had a few people on a few weeks ago or like just, guests, like I didn't have it like scheduled, but they popped in like that. I want to go through and just like make little shorts, like to show them that I appreciate. It's like taking me a little time to remember, oh yeah, so-and-so came on that day. And like, like turn something in, just to like make it, kind of bring attention to it. Like, you know what I mean? Isn't that the idea? Is like, if I take a little bit out of the stream, a longer stream that I've had, there's a segment I can like cut down into a few minutes.
Yeah.
There's like, sees it if they might be interested in, and go check the rest of it out,
Yeah. If there's a joke or like a funny part or anything, anything you'd want to like.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, it doesn't have to be like minutes. Like, it could be just like 30 seconds, a minute, like that's
right. Okay. Well, man, I appreciate you coming on in here, and hopefully,
thanks for
like between now and tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video before the end of the day to upload, saying that I picked a name, and then I can, I can say his name and Dead Alive 1980. I can put it in the title, and just see, like as soon as they comment on my video, like if they see it, hopefully, and they just once they touch base with me, I'll give them my email or whatever, Or should I just put it in? Maybe I'll just leave it in the comments. Like make the video, upload it, even if it's just a short, and then once it's uploaded, go in the comments and put it in there. So if he sees it, but I'm gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you being here.
You didn't see Omer in the chat? Omer Glitch?
No, Shadow Hawk showed up, and your friend.
I'll get a hold of him because I know he was worked up about it, and I know he was excited, and I don't want him to find out.
I mean, lost. Maybe he forgot. Like I did share this in both group things that I've
probably pretty anxious. That's what I'm saying. He was worked up about it. He probably couldn't come in live because he was, just too worked up and too excited. Like I'll get a hold of him and like break it to him gently. That's
right.
That's what I'm saying. Like I worry like if you got a hold of him first, he'd be thinking that he won.
Oh,
that'd make it even worse. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's getting a hold of me. I won!" And then it'd be like,
"Well, this like user's name is pretty cool because Dead Alive is that horror movie, right? That Peter Jackson did.
That's also was it? Isn't that the name of that song that the group that did the "You Spin Me Right Round" song? You spin me right round, baby. That song.
Their name was it?
Dead or Alive? Yeah.
This is Dead or Alive.
Oh.
Remember the movie? It was a movie, real gore, like Peter Jackson did it before Lord of the Rings. Something. Dead Alive.
Oh.
It's just Dead Alive, like. But
okay, yeah. Huh.
Like all one word. That's how the movie. I'm assuming, like, I think on their, and when I looked at their profile thing, it looks like something. It tells me that they're probably into horror and into like, obviously they're into comics. See, I had before we get out of here, the reason I was saying they're new. Do what?
I say that's the perfect person to read Vampiglet. Someone that's into horror, someone that's into comics.
It was Sunday or whatever. Like, I uploaded like a short on Sunday saying tomorrow. Like, I was saying that I was going to end, that the giveaway was going to be over, and that sometime tomorrow on Monday I was going to take the video down or whatever. And like, or I don't remember, but I remember taking the video down, and then like I woke up that morning, and dude, he had found my short. he was trying to enter the contest, you know, and I was like, I went ahead and put him in there because like I had took the video down a little earlier than like I didn't wait till the whole next day, like, and I didn't really need to take it down. I could have just privated it or something, but I deleted it, and that takes views away. It had like 50 views. I should have fucking just privated it, and then nobody would have seen it. And then,
Maybe.
but anyway, he commented on the short that I'd made the day before, and I was like, since it was like within a like certain hour time frame, I was like, well, you know what? Because he had subscribed to the second channel, he was subscribed to Great Cloud's Thoughts, and like he was trying to find the fucking video so he could go make a comment. He's like, oh man, I must have missed it, and I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it, like, you know what I mean? Like he had put the effort in, like he went in and came to the short and was like, and he's a subscriber. I was like, you know, okay,
all right,
let's throw his name in. That was just, you know, because at this point we just had 5. It added a 6th person, someone new. I don't know, and it, you know, maybe they, like you said, like that, like I could be wrong, but once I get his, give him my email to send me some information, I can write him back and forth and exchange. But I'm thinking they're probably like a fan of like, they're obviously a comic fan, but like horror and that kind of stuff too. So that's going to be kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks for putting it all together there. Thanks for having me on. You know,
I wished, I mean, I wish I could do more. I guess it is, we do what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like eventually if you keep doing it, hopefully the idea is that we do have more people eventually on us. So when someone, you know, like, do you ever feel that way? Like when I have somebody else on, like I wish that I had more like ability to get more people to them, you know, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
it takes a long time.
I don't. Yeah, like my local bookstore just like blacklisted me and blocked me. So I'm like, I don't. You know what I mean? Like I'm in Comicsgate. Like you don't. If you can't be worried about if someone doesn't like.
Right.
You know what I mean, like you just can't. None of that can bother you, or like, you know what I mean. Like you can't. It can bother you, but you know what I'm saying. Like you just can't.
Yeah.
Someone watches, they don't watch. You know. Because, I mean, like, someone might not be watching because of their busy. They got something, you know, like, you can't, once you start, like, speculating, then it's like.
Well, there's going to be a bunch of people streaming here in a little bit anyway.
You know, like, you just got to, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. Do your videos. Do you say what you got to say, you know, and they don't like it. Fuck them.
Yeah. And we'll end on that, man. Appreciate you being here. And everybody, anybody that watches after the fact, anybody that did watch, appreciate y'all being here. And we have a winner, Dead Alive. I'll be making a video to announce that. Hopefully it'll be up before the night's over, you know, like a little short. And then we'll go from there. And I probably won't have another giveaway till the beginning of the year. Like once we get to like, you know what I mean? Because I have that metal card. Like I'm going to give away one of Elliot's cards, and then this I'm also going to order a copy of Kolga, the volume 1, because I already have it, but I want to give away the first volume to help promote. You know, they just launched their volume 2, like it's about to. Like you can get the mailing list now. I don't know if they've launched it where you can fund it yet, but it's about to launch. You know what I mean? On Kolga 2, I think it launches maybe the beginning of December. So I want to try to time it where like I have another volume, like I order a new volume of the first volume, and then I have it on hand and like try to coordinate with having to give away to say, hey, you know, they got Kolga 2 volume 2 coming out, but you can win volume 1 through me. And you know what I mean? Like I done told what's his name? What's the writer's name?
Ruby.
No, the writer on Godfo.
Oh, Godfo guys. Joshua? Was Joshua?
Joshua was the artist.
Godfo guys.
Yeah.
I just call them the Godfo guys. Like
I know. It's just, I talk to the writer the most, and I feel guilty because like I don't always remember people's names and shit.
I think it's Godfo. I think
so. But I'd mentioned to him that that's what I plan to do is because I know that they've got the mailing lists out now. You can sign up for it, I think. You know what I mean? I don't think they've but I think if I remember correctly, I believe it's like the beginning of December, it'll be where you can start funding or crowd, like backing it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think if I remember looking at what they had, I think they're going to run it. I don't know how they run. I don't know if they're doing it like a 60-day, but I'm going to, hopefully I can get that going, at the beginning of the year and do like a little, like some kind of other giveaway and stuff. Because there's going to be a lot going on in this. We're about to have Christmas and all that. My birthday's going to be coming up, New Year's, all that kind of shit. So,
oh yeah.
But let me get out of here, man. And I appreciate you being here, dude.
Hope so.
So, we'll do this again soon, man. Till next time, Mr. Gray Cloud and Dr. Ben. He's got his doctorate in divinity, guys. Over and out. Ditto.